comes in at his best, fine. Like, I mean, that's what I prepare for. I prepare for the Victor Ortiz from 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That's what I prepare for, because I know I slacked in. I'm not going to get caught slacking now from what the media people are saying or what other people are saying. I can't do it.
And my last question is, how detrimental will another loss be to your career?
Man, it'll definitely be a tough pill to swallow. You know, right now that's not what I'm thinking about.
Exactly.
You know, I'm so focused, man. I'm so dialed in. I'm just ready to see it.
Andre, what do you think about Adrian Broner calling out Floyd and all that whole thing? I mean, is that even a possibility of a fight? What do you think about that?
I mean, you know, that's Adrian, man. But then again, you know, 2 or 3 days after I see that they made up, you know, he's putting on his Instagram. Like I say, that's Adrian, man. That's Adrian. I mean, I don't know to say too much about him. That's my little homie. But he's real emotional. He's very emotional because, like I say, he comes from the streets, and you know, I mean, they don't play all the media games. You know, you say that you're my guy. You know, we don't want to see you go to the media and talk. You know, the type of way you want to take it personally. You know what I'm saying? So I believe he's just real emotional because of that aspect. And, you know, he needs to understand that this whole boxing fiasco media thing, it can be a game as well. So he has to just try to prepare himself for that.
Berto, not to bring it up, but Ortiz brought it up. You know, he said he was steroids free in this fight, and you know, he touched on your little accidents or whatnot. But what do you take to that? To him bringing that up?
Oh, that's good for him, man. I ain't got nothing to say about it. That whole situation, like I say, it came up. And it was something false, and we cleared it up, and I was back in the ring after 5 months. We had a situation with the field test, and it's a short field test, and you're out, mandatory year. So I don't got too much to say about that. Like I said, that's a $2 case on that.
I just want to ask you a quick question. Earlier you said that Keith Thurman would be your pick in the fight against Sean Porter, and recently in this media interview he said he felt a little depressed after the car injury. As somebody who's had a debilitating injury, talk a little bit about the mindset that a fighter goes through with rebuilding himself back up to be competitive again.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's kind of a tough situation, man, you know, like when you come up and you almost feel, you know, invincible, and you know, your parents always tell you, okay, you know, you better slow down because, you know, once you get a little older, you know, you ain't trying to hear that. But, you know, I was one of those type of guys. You know, I felt just unstoppable at a certain age. You know, I never stretched, I never, you know, ate right, I never did this, never did that, but I was just always just extremely, you know, gifted. And of course, you know, us doing this sport, you know, it's very taxing on the body. And after a couple years, man, shit started tearing, shit started this and that, and I didn't know what was going on. So, you know, so mentally you have to build yourself most importantly, mentally, even while you're going through the process, because it's something tough. But hopefully, like I said, I spoke to him the other day, man. He said he's feeling good, he's feeling strong. So it's all effective.
Is Andre Berto a Hall of Famer?
I think we got some more to get to it, but I think the Hall of Fame status is all the way around the board. You know, fight game and outside the fight game. And I think you know, I'm one of those guys that come in here. I lay it all on the line, fight-wise, and at the same time, you know, I put my sport in notice worldwide when it comes to the charity aspect and everything that's around. I'm an ambassador in that area as well. So I think, you know, Hall of Fame aspects is all around. So I think I'm getting there.
Speaking of ambassador, what fighter stops your Saturday night plans? Who do you look forward to see fight?
Now or
now? Just currently now. Because you go to all the fights. I've interviewed you at all the fights.
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of them. You know, Thurman. I love watching Thurman fight. I love watching Danny Jacobs fight. You know, Broner is exciting. Of course, Mr. Ward, Floyd. I mean, it's a handful of them. I'm a boxing fan, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a boxing fan at the end of the day. So you know, you guys bring excitement, man. I'll come check it out.
What would the original AB say to the 2016 AB? What would you whisper in his ear?
Relax. Relax, man. I tell them relax. Everything that they're saying is true, so relax and let it all come to you. Chase it. Don't go too crazy. Relax, it'll all come in time.
How hard is it to deal with the fame and the money and all that? You did it really early. I think you told me you were a millionaire by the time you were 21 or something.
Yeah.
How hard is it to deal with all that stuff, man?
I mean, it was amazing. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing, but as a fighter, bro, like, you know, you have to stay disciplined. You know, this game is you know, just like I said, if you don't respect it, you know, sooner or later it's going to show you where it's at. It's going to show you what it's really about. So you know, I mean, you know, it's been great. You know, I got a chance to, like I say, to be young and be able to accumulate wealth, you know, for myself and my family. That they don't, you know, my parents don't have to work anymore. You know, if I wanted to stop fighting today, you know, I'll be good. And you know, I mean, it's definitely a great thing. It's definitely a beautiful thing.
What do you remember more about Ortiz's power? Do you remember his power though? How did you rate it?
Man, you know what? I was just so messed up going into the fight. You know, I believe his power was okay, but it was nothing I hadn't felt before. But like I said, there's so much other issues that went into the fight he was made. Everything just looked so crazy, man. It was tough. It was bad just going into it.
Speaking of power, what's the best punch you've ever landed?
Best punch I've ever landed?
Yeah, like, you know, you just like, God damn.
I had a few of them. What you mean, my pro fights?
Yeah, pro fights that we would know, that the fans would know. Best punch he's ever landed.
I don't know.
You dropped Ortiz in the first set.
Yeah, probably the Ortiz.
That was a good punch.
The Ortiz one was good. The David Estrada one was good.
Yeah, I remember that.
And what's his name?
Freddie Hernandez.
Freddie Hernandez was good. I forgot his name. Yeah, that uppercut. That was mean too. They were talking about that for a while. Yeah, when I first won my title, when I hit the dude with the bang and then the uppercut.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
That's on your highlight reel.
Yeah, I was
YouTube
crazy too. Yeah, I got a couple of them.
Andre, last question. How do you think Daniel Jacobs would match up against Golovkin?
I think it'd be a great fight, man. I think probably. I think it'd be a great fight for Danny. You know, maybe a fight or two. Probably a fight or two down the line. But I think it'd be a good fight for Danny. But the rest of he's, you know, something wrong with him, man. He got some problems.
I think the hype is real about his power.
I mean, everybody I talked to a lot of guys. I talked to a lot of guys that actually been in there with him to spar, and they're like, dude. You know, I talked to Rosado too, and he's like, dude, I literally feel like he has something in his glove. I mean, even like the sparring partners, they're like, bro, like we block him, we got bruises all on the arms the next day.
The trainer says that he's not allowed to hit him in the head.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, like what is that? That don't make no sense. But I mean, like I say, he's small with bigger guys. He's still hurting them. And I don't know. I think I guess he just got dense bones or something. I don't know, because he doesn't have no muscle for real. But I don't know.
There's a young kid named Devin Haney this year.
Yeah.
Give us your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I met little Devin, man. He came over to our gym. You know, he did some work. He beat up one of the little kids over there. You know, like I said, man, he's pretty good. Yeah, he's 17, man. Like, he got some time to continue to, you know, I can continue to get better. You know, but like I say, man, right now he's just a young whippersnapper. You know, he ready just to take on all comers, and you know, he got that mentality. I'm ready to fight anybody now. You know, I heard him in an interview say he'll whoop Adrian, and he'll whoop this person, whoop it. You know, like I said, man, he got that young energy about him, man. And he just whoop everybody. So, like I said, man, I think he's good.
He's so engaging. It's like, what was your first purchase? You said you were a millionaire at 21.
Yeah.
I wasn't a millionaire at 21, but you were. What was it? I had dreams of my first purchase. What was your first purchase?
You know what, man? The thing with me, man, I was, because of coming from where I come from, and you know, just knowing our situation, how I was, I had money, but I was like still nervous to like spend it like that. Because as soon as I started getting it, bro, like, you know, I wanted to always have it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still like that now. Like, people are like, dude, like, you know, like my business manager, he's on me sometimes. But listen, you're one of our best clients, and you need some tax write-offs. You need to start doing it. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make a big purchase, and I'm like, okay, chill. You know what I'm saying?
You're driving a big purchase.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of nice things actually. I got a couple of nice ones. But yeah, like I said, I always just got that little fear. But I think that's good. I think it's good for me though because you know, I'm gonna always have it.
Andre, what do you make of the situation that happened to your boy Conor McGregor?
Ah yeah, Conor's crazy.
That he feels like he's not being compensated for promoting UFC 200 and he took him off the card.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he was one of those guys too. Like I say, Conor, man, and, you know, he's one of those guys too that came through the UFC. Young whippersnapper. Wanted to do everything, all the press tours, and all the promotion, do this, man, go in there and fight. And, you know, as soon as you lose, okay, you know, things starting to, you know, they're starting to process differently. You know, he's starting to understand, like, dude, I need to focus on this game, you know. And he's starting to see the other side of the game now. Right. Just like I said before, you know, before you want to do everything, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to fight everybody, you want to do all the promotion shit, you want to do all the interviews, you want to do this and that. But as soon as something happens, you know, you really start evaluating what the real is about it. So.
Could that be that he might be a little embarrassed because he talked a real big game, but then when he showed up, you know, he put up a great fight, but he came up on the short end. So do you think he could be a little embarrassed about that? He just doesn't want to